society. So in this video analysis, we'll be discussing about the Agnipath issue and how actually people, young generation kids, even I am also been included in that. ठीक है, तो इस वीडियो में खास करके अग्निपथ स्कीम जो कि लागू किया है गवर्नमेंट के अनुसार, उसमें जो कि यंग जनरेशन किड्स टैलेंटेड माइंड्स है, क्यों इतना ज़्यादा परेशान होके बैठे हैं, क्यों इतना ज़्यादा मीन्स क्या बोलते हैं उदास होके बैठे हैं विद द स्कीम, विद द एज रिलैक्सेशन दे हैव इम्प्लीमेंटेड, विद द 4 years टीनेजर जर्नी। तो उन सभी के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे विद रेफरेंस टू डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स, विद रेफरेंस टू डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स, एज वेल एज विद रेफरेंस टू the current scenario, incidents which usually manipulates the things, incidents which usually makes the things better। तो ठीक है, तो उन सभी के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे विद पॉजिटिव एज वेल एज नेगेटिव इफेक्ट। ठीक है, सो विल बी कवरिंग ऑल द थिंग्स इन डिटेल विद यू ऑल। सो बिफोर डिस्कसिंग ऑल द थिंग्स, आई यूजुअली रिक्वेस्ट यू, praise you and begs you, please like this channel because I am not even growing, even my voice is not at all formulating all over the nation, all over the country, that what actually he has been saying. So please let me know about who I am. Okay, so a lecture of Miss Anais. So please subscribe the channel, like the channel, share the channel as possible. Okay, so let me begin the session about Agnipath, a fire that would single India. What do you understand from this? A fire that would not single, it is SIGNE sang India. What actually this is? So youngs, youth are the backbone of nation. They are the developing equipments of India. So when we discuss about armed force, even as a villager, I even know how actually a daily how actually struggleful life it is when you are physically and mentally preparing yourself for getting your preference in the armed force. When when there is a very stimulated time, it a very stipulated and stimulated time. So one should have to know that armed force is just like making yourself into the mind of the body of our country. What you understood from this body of country, it means that we are serving our nation without living with our family. We are serving our nation with leaving our family. We are serving our nation with only one motive, that we are going to protect the nation. We do not know what happens to our nation, what happens to our family. So that's the main reason, that's the main blueprint behind every single armed man. Okay, so that's the reason what here it has been written about sing India. So yeah, we will be understanding all the things in detail with you. We will be explaining all the things in detail with you. The defense requirement plan would endanger the safety of the country and affect the stability. Definitely, because once it has been implemented, lakhs of aspirants are in road, struggling, fighting for the justice. About one and foremost thing is 4 years teenager. That too, age relaxation. So this plays a very crucial and important perspective or important mind in every generation aspirant, that why these are being stimulated, why at a very 4 years teenager, and without 4 years teenager will be serving our nation. 4 years teenager will be having a effectful delivery to our nation. तो उन सभी के बारे में इसमें चर्चित किया गया है, डिस्कस किया गया है. So it's on September 2013 that Narendra Modi addressed an ex-serviceman rally at Janata Party prime ministerial candidate that were vociferous supported on the demand of one rank one pension. ठीक है, तो one rank के दौरान 2015 for pensioner. Okay, it came with an immediate annual financial implication of 7,123.38 crores. ओके, तो उन सभी के बारे में चर्चित किया गया है, जिसके बारे में इसमें यूजुअली डिफेंस जो कि यूजुअली राजनाथ सिंह ने, जो कि पब्लिकली या फिर मीडिया के अंतर्गत वो पब्लिश किया गया है अबाउट द स्कीम्स एलिजिबिलिटी एंड क्वालिफिकेशन अबाउट द अग्निपथ रिक्वायरमेंट स्कीम. So it has been argued that saving in the pensions bill which will show up on the book only after a couple of decades. तो इसका मेन लागू होना चाहिए या फिर दैट मींस आप बोलना चाहिए कि every armed force has some pension which usually they get okay after their retirement from the armed force at the age of 30. So it has been decreased, as we know that it has been decreased for nearly 26 hopefully in this scenario. So here we have to keep in mind that young generation kids will be included, while the we can say that adult 21 to more than 25 will not be interfering their self into the armed force as a soldier. So what is the main reason behind this? That is the lack of, we can say that expenditure behind armed force in lot of amount. If the youth get included in that rather than the adult, definitely their problem solving may not be there, but still they usually fight for the justice, fight for the country, fight for the nation with 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 making themselves a border टू द एनिमीज. ठीक है, आपको क्या पता चला यूजुअली इसमें पेंशन स्कीम को कैसे हटाया जाएगा, मीन्स हाउ एक्चुअली इसमें पेंशन स्कीम को कैसे घटाया जा सकता है. क्योंकि अगर हम एक एक आर्मी को देखेंगे तो इफ़ वी डिस्कस अबाउट द आर्म्ड फोर्स फैसिलिटीज़ एट द एज ऑफ 23, अगर आप इंक्लूड हो गए हो आर्म्ड फोर्स में, यू विल बी सर्विंग 7 ईयर्स, राइट. सो 7 ईयर्स के बाद में जो भी पेंशन मिलेगा वो यूजुअली गवर्नमेंट देगा. ठीक है, अगर आप ही अगर 16 से लेकर 21 तक ही 4 ईयर्स टीनेजर में आप सर्विंग करोगे एज ए सोल्डर, यंग सोल्डर, डेफिनेटली देर विल बी डिडक्शन इन द पेंशन टू द गवर्नमेंट. ठीक है, तो उसी के बारे में यूजुअली डैमेजिंग कॉन्सिक्वेंस, डेफिनेटली डैमेजिंग जस्ट लाइक हम मैं कि अगर मेरा ही एग्जांपल ले लो, तो कि आई हैवंट बीन प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर 2 to 3 years, for nearly 3 years, still I haven't been qualified. Now I am not been eligible for that because my age is nearly 21 years, now it is 22 running, right. So yeah, I am not been capable of doing certain things, I am not been capable of including myself in the armed force because I am age relaxation is there, right. So that's becomes a damaging consequences when we discuss about the ratio of teeth to tail. ठीक है, तो उसमें ये भी दिया गया है कि दे फॉर्म द बैकबोन ऑफ द सिस्टम, दे कीप द वारशिप at sea, the fighter jets in the air, and the high-tech weapons on the platform operation. Because of the short-term contractual soldier model, the Agniveer scheme is going to take a few years to fully play out at an organization level. The actual degradation of operational capabilities will only be known then. ठीक है, अगर contractual में अगर वर्क करोगे आप, definitely army scheme a very vital and crucial role when we discuss about this. अगर 1857 mutiny के अगर बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे तो क्या डिस्कस करेंगे. एज ए homogeneous nature of the Bengal army was seen as one of the factors that contributed to the outbreak of 1857 mutiny. The British crown themselves many restriction separates the caste and classes in the Indian army as described in the paper. Changing our views, exchanging our, you can say that, exchanging our policies when we with our fellow men, whether he is from other different religion or not. Only matters is how actually we serving our nation. सब भारत एक भारतीय है. ठीक है, so in the Agnipath proposal the class based requirement has been replaced and all India all class recruitment. ठीक है, क्लास बेस्ड से ऑल इंडिया ऑल क्लास रिक्रूटमेंट हो गया है जो कि अग्निपथ स्कीम में लागू किया गया. The reason for this drastic shift in the government think as a secret. It will strict in the core of organization management, leadership, construction and operating philosophy of Indian Army. ठीक है, तो उन सभी के बारे में यूजुअली डिस्कस किया गया द डैमेजिंग ऑफ में. So yes, it's very important. The criteria of identifying 25% of short-term contracted soldiers to be retained would result in unhealthy competition. Definitely unhealthy competition क्यों होगा, contractual होगा. ठीक है, जो भी schemes permanent को मिलता है वो उनको नहीं मिलेगा. So that's the mind in every man's mind, in government's mind, to how to financially stabilize. ठीक है, financially कैसे हम घटाया जा सकता है तो उनकी डिस्कस किया गया. तो social implication definitely I will not be discussing. The Agnipath scheme also does not have in the ideas of state-wise quota or requirement into the armed base. So it is definitely gives a boosting to the political scenario, you can say the political things. So that is all about political implication. So political implication, just like uniformity, uh, things which are being discussed, things which are academically and and educationally important. So all the things are being discussed in the political structure. I hope you have got an idea regarding what actually this contract based armed wars are. Okay, so let me end the video here itself, and I hope whether you support this or not support this, it comes into your matter itself. So thank you, thanks a lot.